Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this event. It's a great day in North Carolina and a great day in your community. The governor has asked me to recognize the local elected officials who are in attendance today. Let me start by saying I'm Dale Carroll with the North Carolina Department of Commerce, and we were very excited at the Department of Commerce that this particular program is managed within our agency. And I have colleagues here today from the Division of Community Assistance who have worked very diligently on this program that you'll hear about from the governor. The local officials who are gathered here with members of the Downtown Corporation are Eddie Boswell, County Commission Vice Chair, Linda Massey, County Commission Chair. There are 3 City Council members, CeeLo Fawcett, Jim Butler, and Steve Ross. And later on the program, you will hear from your mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would like to do a brief introduction on this warm day of our governor. I've had the privilege of knowing Governor Bev Perdue for 25 years. And during that period of time, she has served in the House, the State Senate, as our Lieutenant Governor, and now as our first female governor. She's doing a great job for this state. It is a privilege and honor for me to work in the Department of Commerce as a part of her administration. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome for the Honorable Beverly Eves Perdue.
Good morning, or good afternoon. I am delighted to be in the home of all of this innovation and renovation downtown. My first trip here was with Sam and Vicki Hunt years ago as they talked to me about this depot project. And that is one magnificent project, and it was actually part of the beginning, wasn't it, of the rebuilding, the rebirth of downtown Burlington. You know, we were here several months ago with LabCorp, where we celebrated another big win for you, and so today is just another day in the life of Burlington because you all are a city, a town on the move. You're where all of us are going to end up living as Chapel Hill and Raleigh and Greensboro and Winston continue to merge on you. I knew you'd come to be cityfied when one day I spilled something on my white blouse during the campaign, and somebody said, "You can go to the new mall in Burlington," and I said, "The what?" And we ended up out there. You all are really doing a terrific thing. And I like a guy who can come to a celebration with a jacket and shorts on. That looks like the coast to me. It does look like the coast. Ronnie is the mayor, is a great personal friend, and I appreciate your leadership and all that you do and the success you're having. And obviously Dale Carroll, as the Deputy Secretary of Commerce, keeps on keeping on because it's all about jobs. I bring you greetings and apologies from Senator Tony Forrest and from Representative Alan Boardson. Both of them are on the floor of the General Assembly right now. Senator Forrest is playing havoc to a little bill that I'm in support of, so we've been arguing on the way up here. And Alice is working on the budget in the House. They are 2 good members who work hard for you. You know, I'm from New Bern. Many of you all know that, and when I moved to New Bern, it's a city with 2 rivers. It's a really pretty little town. And none of us understood what we had. And I lived there about a decade until we realized that we could all be better if we rekindled the spirit of downtown New Bern. And we got one of these Main Street Solution grants, and we helped reconfigure and rebirth the city of New Bern. And today it's a thriving little town full of history and antique shops and shops. It reminds me of a lot of like Burlington, and my only dream is that someday I can have a depot that parallels the depot in Burlington, North Carolina. This is the heart and the life of a town, what your Main Street looks like. You all know it, Ronnie, as much as I know it. And it's important for all of you to come together. So here you have the merger of the public sector, these wonderful elected commissioners and city leaders, the mayor with the private sector and the business sector, and all of the other leaders of Burlington who are saying very publicly, we're going to do things differently in our town. We want it to be a 21st century livable community, and we intend to put our money where our mouth is. And with the right support and the right investment, North Carolina wants to be a partner with you. in making that happen. And so today we are celebrating with Burlington a real Main Street success story. When they showed me the eligible communities and the judges' picks for winners, it made sense to me, after having been here with LabCorp and having walked these streets, that Burlington was the perfect place to invest $300,000. And that doesn't sound like a lot, you all, but let me tell you, in these hard times, in these budget times, that's a good amount of jump-starting money to do what you need to do along this project and at this wonderful shopping area. I hear it's going to have healthy food so we can all eat better, and it's going to be a livable, walkable shopping place for all of us. I ask how many jobs, because that's the litmus test these days, as you would want it to be. They tell me 25 full-time and part-time jobs, 59 construction jobs, at a time even in this county when jobs are very precious. The company shops market, I believe, will be a new arm, an additional win for your community, as you have a reason now to draw more food traffic and more customers down here to this business, and therefore all local businesses in downtown Burlington will prosper, because once you get somebody like me downtown with a credit card, I'm going to look at all the shops, not just one of the shops. And if you think about what's happened here, I mean, this is a real, you all are kind of the poster child for what downtown redevelopment's all about. I've looked at what's happened over the last 18 months since I've been governor, and you've had nearly a dozen small businesses open somewhere, either here downtown or nearby. That says a whole lot about who you are as a people and where you want to go. So I really do believe that this little investment of our tax dollars in something that's already happening here in Burlington is a really important spark to rekindle the partnership between the state and this community, as we do make jobs now a part of the priority, because you're going to end up hiring some people and employing some people, and we jumpstart the business growth of this town. Now, there's a total of $2 million in these projects, and we will be announcing them all over the state of North Carolina. Projects a lot like, maybe not exactly in what it does, but projects with the same out result as the company shops market has here. I believe strongly, and I hope you believe it because you're practicing what you preach here in Burlington, that North Carolina is a state of a few big cities. We know that, and we're growing as we speak. But what we really are is a collection of small towns and little towns and villages that aren't even incorporated yet. And in those places that many of us, like me, prefer to live, is where the heart and soul of our economy is. Small business after small business doing the people's work, trying to support the Little League teams and the bowling team and all of this stuff that goes on in a community and that small businesses support with their philanthropic efforts. This is important for North Carolina. The General Assembly is fighting about it in the budget as we speak. The House seems to understand it. I think we're moving the Senate to understand it. But these little investments, $300,000 in this city, and in what you're doing here, Ronnie Wall, will make a long-time difference for all of us. So thank you for the partnership and the collaboration. And now have me back the first day you open it all up.